Be honest. You don't need the new iPhone, but tell me why every time Apple drops something, you feel like you're missing out if you don't have it. That's not your fault. That's Apple's psychology hacking your brain. Point 1. The power of one word. Apple doesn't waste words. Max vision. That's it. One word is enough to plant 1,000 associations in your mind. Pro makes you think elite, premium, expert. Max makes you think bigger, better, ultimate. Apple never explains. They let your brain do the work. And because your brain filled in the blanks, you trust it more. That's branding efficiency. Point 2. The illusion of simplicity. Ever notice how Apple commercials feel? Clean? White backgrounds? Slow motion shots? Smooth voices. It makes you feel calm, like you're buying something simple and easy, even though the product is insanely complex. That's not accidental. Apple sells clarity in a noisy world. And when your life feels messy, their brand becomes your escape point 3. Exclusivity psychology. Why do Apple stores look like museums? Why does the Genius Bar sound like you're meeting a doctor? It's all status theater. Apple makes their products feel like rare art pieces. And if you're holding one, subconsciously you feel like you're in a different class than people with just another phone. That exclusivity isn't just design. It's psychological elevation. Point 4. Emotional triggers greater than technical specs. Look at Apple's ads. Do they brag about RAM, processors, or megapixels? Number. They show a dad filming his kid's first steps, or a skateboarder landing a trick. Apple doesn't sell specs. They sell feelings. And when you buy, you're not buying storage space. You're buying belonging, memories, and identity. Point 5. Desire that logic can't kill. Here's the crazy part. Even when you know these tricks, you still want the iPhone. That's Apple's ultimate power. Emotional branding beats rational thinking. They don't just sell you a phone, like they sell you a future version of yourself that feels smarter, cooler, and more connected. And honestly, that's a harder drug to quit than any feature list. Outro. Closing loop. So the next time you're scrolling Apple's keynote, ask yourself, do you really want the phone or do you want the feeling Apple attached to it? Because if you understand that, you're already one step ahead of 90% of consumers.